Is this what the Black Ops 4 Zombies reveal trailer will look like?
Zombies! As you and a friend melt wave after wave of zombie hordes in 7 scenarios imagined by B-movie director Guy Marvel.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Alright, so you may be a bit confused on what exactly you just saw, but what you just saw was actually a trailer for the season pass for Far Cry 5, which is actually going to be featuring a Zombies DLC. Now the reason why I would have titled it something like, is this what Black Ops 4 Zombies will look like, is because the resemblances to Treyarch Zombies are absolutely stark. These zombies even have the glowing eyes, which has become a staple within Call of Duty Zombies, and the footage you just saw really resembles Transit from Black Ops 2 Zombies, specifically Farm in particular. The area almost looks identical, and with me being such a huge Call of Duty Zombies fan, I thought that I would make a short little video regarding Far Cry 5 Zombies, because I think it is something that I do plan to cover on my channel once this DLC releases. Now, the trailer you saw was for the season pass for Far Cry 5, so obviously the game isn't even out yet, but once that DLC releases ages away, I think I might actually cover this on my channel, because this mode seems like it's going to be very similar to Call of Duty Zombies, and if it's similar to Call of Duty Zombies, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. And as I said, from the footage that was shown, it seems very similar to Farm from Transit within Black Ops 2 Zombies. So let me know down in the comment section down below, do you think that I should cover this Far Cry 5 Zombies DLC once it eventually releases? We're talking ages away now, but do you think I should cover this? Leave a like on this video if you do want me to go ahead and cover that when it does release, because it could possibly release during a dry period for Zombies. Now, within the Far Cry 5 Season Pass, you're also going to get access to a Vietnam DLC, and there's also going to be an Alien DLC where you're going to be in space fighting these big arachnid creatures. Honestly, the Far Cry 5 Season Pass looks very spicy and juicy in comparison to Far Cry 4, which was very bland and was very similar to Far Cry 3. But the Far Cry 5 Season Pass is definitely taking the Far Cry staple out of the picture, and they're definitely trying new things and being innovative. And it seems like almost every studio is trying to mimic Call of Duty Zombies, or at least compete with it at this moment in time. I mean, recently we had some sort of zombie alien mode which was introduced into Rainbow Six Siege, so it just seems like every single first-person shooter or shooter game is trying to come up with a cooperative mode in order to compete with Treyarch's Call of Duty Zombies, which has been a huge hit. But yeah, the cool thing about Far Cry 5 Zombies, it's going to be taking a similar storyline from the looks of things to Infinite Warfare Zombies, so it's going to have a director, so it's going to be like a movie or something like that. That's going to be a fun little take, so it's kind of a mashup between Infinite Warfare's Willard Wyler and Treyarch Zombies, Transit in particular. Now, the cool thing about Far Cry 5 is it's going to have a map editor in the game. Now, all the Far Cry games have had this, I believe. Far Cry 4 did, but the Far Cry 5 version is going to be a lot better, and it's going to be an arcade version. And what they're actually going to be doing with Far Cry 5 is every time each of the DLCs release, they're going to add all of the assets into the map editor from the DLCs, and they're also adding assets from other games, other Ubisoft games, such as Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, etc. So this means you're going to be able to have great creativity with the map editor within Far Cry and create some really cool things. Now, within Far Cry 4 and previous Far Cry installments, lots of people recreated Treyarch Zombies maps within the Far Cry editor. I did actually make some videos ages ago on my channel. I did post some Far Cry 4 videos in which I displayed such as an Actor Untold remake within the Far Cry 4 editor. But the cool thing is, within Far Cry 5, when this Zombies DLC releases, they're going to add all the assets from Zombies into the Far Cry editor, which is going to be redesigned as an arcade. Now, what this means is people are going to be able to create really cool replicas of Treyarch Zombies and create custom Zombies maps within Far Cry 5, and it's going to be very similar to Treyarch Zombies. People are going to be able to remake the maps within Treyarch Zombies and their own designs and stuff like that within the Far Cry editor, and it's going to be very cool to see. So honestly, I am excited for this DLC to come out for Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 releases on the 27th of March 2018, so it's coming very soon. I have no idea when the Zombies DLC will be coming, but I believe the Zombies DLC is the third out of the 3 DLCs, and it's going to be part of the Season Pass, so I'm not sure exactly when the Zombies DLC will release, but it's possible it might actually actually release before Black Ops 4 comes out, so it would definitely be something cool to cover on my channel in the meantime. So as I said, let me know if you want me to cover it on my channel, because it's going to be very similar to Treyarch Zombies. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not, for the latest and greatest Black Ops 4 Zombies news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
From the brand that brought you Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon comes 3 all-new adventures. Vietnam, zombies, space. It's the Far Cry 5 Season Pass and post-launch content. In the first DLC, Hours of Darkness, you'll be dropped right in the middle of war-torn Vietnam. As Wendell Redler, you'll face Viet Cong, rescue friends, and if you've got the grit, get the hell out of there. For an encounter of the radical kind, look no further than the second DLC, Lost on Mars. Your mission is simple. Save Earth by stopping a full-on alien invasion and haul ass back home. In the third DLC, Dead Living Zombies, the deceased cease to be decreased as you and a friend melt wave after wave of zombie hordes in 7 scenarios imagined by B-movie director Guy Marvel. And for you Vaz fans out there, we're throwing in the full game of Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. How's that for the definition of insanity? And for all Far Cry 5 players, we've got a bunch of post-launch content as well. First up is Far Cry Arcade, where there's an endless amount of maps to play in solo, co-op, or PvP, created by Far Cry Studio, as well as players like you. What's more, this mode is constantly updated with new content and challenges. And introducing reoccurring live events. We're going to give you goals to unlock exclusive outfits, weapons, and kick-ass vault vehicles. Participate in the events, get the loot. So run those sweet little legs and get your season pass for the best deal we've ever offered in Far Cry. And stay tuned for all new content post-launch of Far Cry 5.
Far Cry Arcade is a feature inside Far Cry 5. It's free for all of our players. It's really our platform where all of our players can build Far Cry bite-sized experiences and then share them with the community and let everyone play and experience the great user-generated content.
Far Cry Arcade, c'est un mode de jeu dans lequel les joueurs peuvent laisser libre cours à leur créativité. C'est comme dans une arcade en fait, t'as aucune idée quel jeu il va y avoir, sur quoi tu vas tomber. Il va tellement y avoir de variété, les possibilités sont infinies. Il va y avoir du single player, co-op et PVP à 12 joueurs. C'est la première fois qu'on amène tous ces modes de jeu-là dans un in-game editor.
You're getting the same kind of gameplay experience that you're used to in the Far Cry campaign, only with a very unique twist. The twist is that the maps are made by our map-making community as well as some official maps by ourselves.
Far Cry Arcade va être l'in-game editor avec le plus d'assets des Far Cry précédents.
We're going to have over 9,000 different objects and items from Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, Far Cry 5, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and Assassin's Creed Unity. There's really no restriction on the way that maps can be set up. You could be playing an outpost, but in a city that's halfway underwater. We're very excited to kind of bring all these different worlds together and let them collide in little bite-sized experiences. After we launch the game, we're going to have at least 6 different updates, and in each one we're going to be adding in new objects and items. What it means for players is that you're really experiencing an infinite amount of variety and fun.
There's so many different content available. It's also our job to make sure that the good content is highlighted. That's why we have this game-to-web platform where it will be easier to curate content. You're able to follow other map makers, you're able to favorite some maps. You can make kind of a playlist, basically.
By playing Far Cry Arcade, you can gain money and you can earn perk points, and then you can take those back into the campaign and spend them in the shops and buy the perks that you want to.
We have some very cool DLC coming to Far Cry 5, and basically every time there is a new DLC, there is also a pack of assets from the DLC that will be available for map builders, and for the players that are gonna just play the maps, it's also adding more possibilities of discovering new content, of having more fun.
We are of course going to continue to make more official maps ourselves, and we're going to be running events every Friday night where we kind of rally the community together to come back and to keep playing.
Nous, on fait des jeux avec des règles prédéfinies. Lorsque tu envoies un produit comme l'arcade en ligne, les gens ont plus de règles, ils font ce qu'ils veulent, et puis c'est ça qui est merveilleux.